A first alert forecast.
Well, if you were born in 1993 or later, you experienced the muggiest July of your lifetime. That's what the National Weather Service had reported earlier today. July 2025 was the most humid in 32 years, and it was the second most humid going all the way back to 1911. So if you felt like July was unreasonably hot and muggy, you're not alone. It certainly was the hottest that all of us have experienced at least in a few decades. Now, the temperature outlook does show that as we get further into August, as pleasant and as cool and comfortable as it's been so far, we're likely going to see temperatures rise. Not to perhaps the extremes that we've been seeing, at least that doesn't seem to be the trend, but certainly above average. And these darker colors just correspond with the odds of above average temperatures, not necessarily the severity of it. So in northern Indiana, the odds are pretty high, about 70 to 80% through August 13th of above average temperatures. But then, looking all the way through toward the end of the month, August 18th, there is about a 60% chance of those above average temperatures lingering. So there's still plenty of summer left. Yes, we had a muggy July. The hope is, personally, see, I'm being subjective here, the hope is it isn't as muggy throughout the rest of August, but, that certainly could happen if we get some tropical systems that, try to move up into the Ohio Valley. But future rainfall shows that toward the end of the week, although we could see a few pop-up showers, there's not really a lot of rain expected, maybe a tenth or less through, I would say, not even just through Thursday, probably through Friday or the weekend. Now, at the end of the weekend through the end of next week, that still only gives us maybe a half an inch to an inch of rainfall. So not looking like a super wet pattern here over the next 2 weeks or so. And so that's got a broad look, pretty warm, but also fairly dry compared to normal through at least the middle of the month. Now, satellite and radar does show some wispy clouds moving through, but we also have, of course, some haze to deal with. There's an area of low pressure, though, into southern Illinois, Indiana, that's keeping things a little bit wet, cloudy, kind of cool there, not impacting us. What is impacting us, though, of course, are some of these plumes from the wildfire smoke. This tells us about the surface level smoke, so not necessarily what you just can see on the horizon, but what's reaching the surface. The reason why tomorrow's air quality is expected to be relatively poor compared to today is because that surface smoke is going to be pretty low tomorrow, especially tomorrow morning. So you'll likely notice that throughout the morning and even afternoon. Should lift some, though, through Tuesday evening. Still expecting, though, some fiery sunrises and sunsets just thanks to that haze. Things should start to improve by the middle of the week. Temperatures will also be on the warmer side over the next couple of days. Now, I say on the warmer side, yes, warmer compared to where we've been, but still fairly close to normal for now. But taking a look at that 7-day forecast, what you'll notice are some pretty hot days ahead. 85 on Thursday, 87 on Friday. Temperatures will get pretty close to 90 degrees on Saturday. It will be pretty sunny. And then there's that chance for an isolated shower or storm Sunday into Monday. Kind of the pop-up variety. That ridge of high pressure will keep us dry until then. We'll start to move west, and that could open us up to a few opportunities for some showers and also some increased humidity.
Matt, thank you.